Good evening, everyone. Again, now I see in the paper where U.S. Secretary of State arrived in Jamaica for a high-level visit, and on the right, that is Kimina Johnson welcoming him. Now, this is what it reads: U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio arrived in Jamaica on Wednesday for bilateral meetings with Prime Minister Andrew Holness and other government officials. We are pleased to welcome Secretary Rubio on his first visit to Jamaica. Our countries have a long-standing partnership since our independence, and of robust cooperation has been practiced at all levels and across critical sectors, including health, agriculture, security, trade, and investment. This visit is another opportunity to strengthen collaboration and address the pressing issues that affect our countries, and the region, said Minister of Foreign Affairs Senator Kimina Johnson Smith, as she expressed her continued commitment to advancing Jamaica's interests. Secretary of State Rubio is the fourth U.S. Secretary to visit Jamaica in the past several years, following those by Rex Tillerson in February 2018 and Mike Pompeo in January 2020, and as well as Anthony Blinken in May 2024 during this participation in Haiti-related Kingston talks hosted here. We believe that significant strides have been made in Jamaica-US relations, and that together we will continue to forge a path towards increased collaboration. The foreign minister added, as she affirmed that Jamaica is keen to strengthen its investment attractions and security cooperation among other areas. The foreign minister also confirmed that while in Jamaica, the Secretary of State is expected to have bilateral engagement with three other leaders from across the region. She expressed a warm advance welcome to the delegations from CARICOM member states who have been issuing their respective statements on the visit. So I hope and pray all works well. So you see, at the you see, I'm going to search up for more news and and see if I can drop it with this. So thank you. In addition to what I've just read, now we're going to see the video where Mr. Rubio when he arrives in Jamaica. Anyway, this is what the news reads right here. U.S. Secretary of State Rubio has arrived in Jamaica and was welcomed by Foreign Minister Kimina Johnson upon landing. His visit marks the start of his high-level discussion with Prime Minister Andrew Holness and other government officials, focusing on security, trade, and investment. Rubio is the fourth U.S. Secretary of State to visit Jamaica in the past 7 years, following Anthony Blinken trip in 2024. During his stay, he also expected to engage with three regional leaders as part of border diplomatic efforts. Sorry about that. Yes, so at the end of this video, you will see, what's going on right there. Yeah, man. Thank you again. Bless up. addition to what I've just read, now I see where this bit of news where Prime Minister Holness meets with U.S. Secretary of State Rubio at Jamaica House, and this is what it says: Prime Minister Andrew Holness addresses U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio at Jamaica House alongside government officials and the visiting U.S. delegations. The meeting is focused on strengthening Jamaica-U.S. cooperation in key areas, including security, trade, and investment. The high-level discussion is part of Rubio's official visit to the island, marking another step of deepening diplomatic ties between both nations. Yes, that is it.
We do take careful note that we visited Jamaica first in the Caribbean region. And we're looking forward to a stronger partnership as we build a future for prosperity for Budo. We do take careful
In addition to this, boy, me tells you, Prime Minister lie, Hear the man up on stage at tell the world lie. Hear the man say. Hear the man say, crime. Jesus, please. No, we're not going to listen to this at the end of the video because we can't tell you because we just can't bear to listen to this man lie, bare-faced lie. Oh my God. Anyway, see the little part I'll just read a little bit down here and you will hear the rest, brother, because I'm going to tell you this. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says Washington will be re-evaluating its travel adversaries for Jamaica. His comment followed a call by Prime Minister Andrew Holness that travel adversaries reflect to current realities where the murder rate in Jamaica is at the lowest in 2 decades. Here, he said the murder rate at the lowest in 2 decades. And immediately another man dead. Well, 3 pints gone. Immediately another 3 pints gone. And this man stand up and say it's at the low. No, sir. Talk about bareface and lie. This is the man. Jesus, please. When you talk about lie and bareface, this is the man. But anyway, Rubio, and when they were, anywhere they are over the world where they live, me know say they are listening to the news and me know say them hear what's going on in the island. Me know say them hear. And they must go see through them lies. To lie, man. Then if it is so murder rate is so good, why they not walk free? Why they not walk with security guards all around them? Why don't they just step out of the vehicle and just go by themselves and just walk? If it is so comfortable and so smooth and so nice in Jamaica, why not? Why not?
Talk about tourism because obviously it's a significant part of your economy, and we pledged we were going to go back and reevaluate the travel advisories as they currently stand to ensure that they do reflect the reality of the new numbers and what the numbers show, because you've made very impressive progress in your general numbers overall when it comes to the murder rate and so forth.
About travel advisory, we discussed significant progress that we are making in bringing down all major crimes, and that Jamaica today is safer than at any time in the last 2 decades. In fact, crimes against visitors represent less than 0.01% of the more than 3 million visitors to Jamaica annually. We are committed to working collaboratively to ensure that travel advisories reflect the current realities and promote travel to Jamaica.
And see where Rubio addresses gun flow to Jamaica and boosting security. Like is going to they're going to see to it that we have less of that. That is good. And I wish, I wish and hope it's true. So, we have a lot to listen to when it come to this news here. Yes. In addition to the news about Rubio visits, now he's talking about the travel adversaries in Jamaica. This is what it says. US to reassesses Jamaica travel adversaries amid crime reduction. Amid crime reduction, really? Crime reduction. Anyway, this is what it says. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio has announced that the United States will reassess its travel adversaries for Jamaica, the country's largest tourism source market, to ensure they reflect Jamaica's progress in reducing its murder rate. The statement came during Rubio's visit to the island on Wednesday for bilateral talks with Prime Minister Andrew Holness and other government officials. Holness welcomed Rubio's remarks, highlighting the significant decline in major crime across Jamaica. He emphasized that the nation is now safer than it has been in the last 2 decades. I do want to say, oh, sir, yeah, something else. We discussed the matter of travel adversaries, and I pointed out the remarkable strides we have made in reducing all categories of major crime. Jamaica today is safer than it has been in 20 years. Olney stated, we are committed to working collaboratively to ensure that the adversaries reflect these improvements and encourage travel to our island. Rubio's visit marks the fourth time in U.S. Secretary of State has visited Jamaica in the past 7 years. Previous visits including Rex Tillerson in February 2018, Mike Pompeo in January 2020, and Anthony Blinken in May 2024, who attended the Haiti Focus Kingston talks. So, on it at it again. Crime is safer now than in 20 years. My. My. I lost a niece and a crime. A lot of I have family members who lost people, losing people right now on a crime. And it is really you're saying Minnesota is it's really safer? No? Oh my gosh. You don't know when to stop. Anyway, guys, you will hear what's going on in the end of this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Right. Thank you.